Donald Trump's supporters love conspiracy theories. What is one thing that they have absolutely unendingly been clamoring for since he was inaugurated for his second term? The Jeffrey Epstein files, including specifically Jeffrey Epstein's client list, the list of people who collaborated with him, the list of people that he could have been potentially blackmailing over the years because of conduct that those people had allegedly engaged in with minors at his various residences and at Epstein Island. Axios is reporting exclusively today. It is about 6:45 p.m. West Coast time on Sunday, July 6th. The Department of Justice, headed by Pam Bondi, the FBI, headed up by Kash Patel, both of whom in the past have said that Jeffrey Epstein was murdered and did not commit suicide. Trump's DOJ and FBI have concluded that Jeffrey Epstein did not have a client list after Elon Musk accused Donald Trump of being on that client list. This is going to make the Laura Loomers of the world lose their mud. They also released footage out that was the security camera footage that was shows the outside of Jeffrey Epstein's prison cell at the exact time when he was ending his own life in his prison cell. Man, this is going to blow the right to pieces, because Kash Patel and Dan Bongino, the number 2 at the FBI, have already said publicly that Jeffrey Epstein did not kill himself, and they got absolutely, or that he did kill himself and was not murdered, and they were absolutely savaged by the conspiracy theory set in the MAGA crowd. They were like, "There's no evidence that he was murdered. There's none. He killed himself." And now the DOJ and the FBI are saying that Jeffrey Epstein did not have a client list. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. And this is after Pam Bondi, Attorney General running the DOJ, had said that she had the Epstein files on her desk. She was reviewing them for imminent release. Kash Patel and Pam Bondi have both said that they've seen some or all of the videos that Jeffrey Epstein recorded inside his home, presumably of him and potentially others engaging in illegal activity with minors. They have said that they have all of this evidence and that they were going to release it. And now they're saying that there is no such thing as Jeffrey Epstein's client list, that it doesn't exist. You are going to watch right-wing heads explode. You are going to watch MAGA content creators and podcasters go absolutely bonkers on this information. They released a memo. According to the memo, investigators closely examined footage of Epstein's Manhattan prison cell between 10:40 p.m. on August 9th, when Epstein was locked in his cell, and around 6:30 a.m. the next morning when he was found unresponsive. That's an 8-hour gap of time. That is an 8-hour window of time. The video footage, which was reviewed by Axios but couldn't be verified independently, showed no one entering the area, according to the Trump administration, his DOJ, and his FBI. The FBI enhanced the relevant footage by increasing its contrast, balancing the color, and improving its sharpness for greater clarity and viewability. Investigators, again, I mean, he died 6 fucking years ago? And he'd been under investigation for 15 years before that, at least. Investigators found no incriminating client list of Epstein's and no credible evidence that Epstein had blackmailed any prominent individuals and no evidence that could predicate an investigation against uncharged third parties. Have they seen any of the photographs of Prince Andrew just hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein and teenage girls? Author Michael Wolff, who recorded over 100 hours of interviews with Jeffrey Epstein, said that he personally saw photographs of Donald Trump with topless teenage girls sitting in his lap. Michael Wolff saw those photographs. I mean, MAGA's media universe and some of its voices on Capitol Hill have expressed frustration with the Trump administration's handling of the Epstein case since February, when the DOJ released a tranche of Epstein-related files, all of which were already publicly available. Conservative figures panned the disclosure, saying it lacked new information. This is not what we or the American people asked for, and it is a complete disappointment. Get us the information we asked for, said Florida Republican member of the House, Anna Paulina Luna. Laura Loomer also went nutters on that. I mean, Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump were best friends for 15 years. They were best friends for 15 years, throughout the 90s into the 2000s. I mean, the DOJ and the FBI say in the memo that they released that no further disclosure of Epstein-related material would be appropriate or warranted. So they've gone from saying we're going to release the complete files to now saying there's no client list, he killed himself, there's no evidence that he blackmailed anybody, and we are not going to release anything further as it relates to Jeffrey Epstein or his file. Holy shitballs. Can you get more confirmation than that Donald Trump is on almost every page of that file? That is nuts. The memo says much of the material relates to child SA, details of Epstein's victims, and information that would expose innocent individuals to allegations of wrongdoing. Innocent individuals. Quote, through this review, we found no basis to revisit the disclosure of those materials and will not permit the release of child pornography. I mean, clearly. This is the DOJ and the FBI say in the memo that no further disclosure of Epstein-related material would be appropriate or warranted. They're not going to release anything further on Jeffrey Epstein. They are telling us that he killed himself and was not murdered. And they're telling us, without releasing any further documentation, that Jeffrey Epstein had no client list. This is going to tear the MAGA world to pieces. And I can't wait to see it.